Hello everybody, today I have a farm to show you for Minecraft Java 1.17 Release Candidate 1. This is an infinite bone meal, moss block, moss carpet, azalea bush and seed farm. It's fully vanilla, survival friendly, self-sufficient, 100% AFK, easy to build, lag friendly and quite frankly, very OP. I really hope that this doesn't get nerfed in future releases, but we shall see. So what is going on with this farm? Well, 6 stone generators push stone blocks, which push out moss blocks and vegetation. There's an observer underneath that notices when a moss block is replaced by stone, which triggers a dispenser under the center moss block. The dispenser bone meals the moss block, which causes the moss to replace between 12 and 48 stone blocks with moss. The observer then triggers trapdoors to open, allowing water to push the blocks and drops towards hoppers on the opposite side. One hopper collects some moss blocks and other related plant variants, but the majority go into these 2 hoppers here, which feed into composters. The plants are then composted into bone meal and fed back into this droppervator via hoppers. Eventually, all of the bone meal ends up back in the dispenser. The output actually exceeds the input of bone meal, and the excess collects in the double chest at the bottom here. Put simply, the farm generates bone meal without the player having to do anything. You can go about your life while the farm runs itself. As long as you're within the 128 block radius of the farm when it's operating, you're good to go. Anyway, no more hanging around, here's everything that you need to build it. Check out the world download too if you want to, the link's in the description. Let's go. So the footprint of the farm is 13 by 11. But the first thing that you want to do is place a double chest here and lead a hopper going into it. Then get 2 droppers and face them up like this, and a dispenser on top. Then place a solid block, and get a comparator, face it away from the bottom dropper. Lead that into a solid block and place 2 more solid blocks here. Then cover them with redstone dust and get a redstone torch, and place it at the side of the block like this. And now if we swing on round the back, we place a solid block here with a redstone dust on top of it. Then a block out the side like this. And then a temporary block up here, just so that you can face an observer upwards, then break the temporary block. That is the droppervator and the bone meal storage done. Now we're going to work on the circuit that powers the trapdoors. So we want to place a solid block just there. Get a repeater and set it to 2 ticks. Then place 6 blocks like this. And some redstone dust either side. Then a comparator facing away, 1 facing towards. Then 2 more solid blocks. A repeater here. And a redstone dust. And then a block. Then place a redstone torch on top of that. And then 7 blocks going across like this. And then you want to cover all of those with some redstone dust. Now that you've done that, get some solid blocks and place 7 solid blocks going across like this. And then place the trapdoors like that. Next, face a hopper into the bottom dropper. Build more out like this, and then 1 off to the right, so that's 6 in total. Then place composters on top of all of those. Now place 2 hoppers above, and then get some solid blocks, place 2 here, 2 more here, and then we're going to place a hopper on the end here, but we need a chest. So a chest, and then a hopper on top leading into it. And this is the side of the farm where the plants collect. Now we're just going to make a platform of solid blocks. So just place those between the water and the collection system like this. There we go, that's part done. Come down here and place a stone block on top of the observer, just to prevent it being updated by the water later. Then place a moss block on top of the dispenser that's facing up. And after this, cover the platform with stone until you get something that looks just like this here. So you're leaving those 2 gaps on the left. We're going to swing on to the right hand side now, and we're going to bring it out by an additional 2 blocks. Then we're going to swing on over to the other side and place 2 solid blocks here, and then get some furnaces and place them like this. So 6 furnaces in total, then some blocks going around like this. And then a block here, and a block here. 2 blocks in fact. Then place some stone blocks. Then you want to cover all of this up with glass. And then on top of the glass, you need some slabs. Right, now for the next part. Time to work on the stone generators. So place 2 blocks out like this, 2 blocks here. And then you're going to need your pistons. So 6 pistons in total. Place a block between those 3 and these 3. And then place some solid blocks across the back of those. Now get some glass and place it across the top like this. And another glass block here. Then you're going to need a water source block, just there. And now we need 6 lava buckets, all placed above the water like this, and it will turn the water below into stone, but that's fine. The water's a bit safer to put in now that that is all done, so we're going to place a water source there and there. And then all of these trapdoors are going to be hydrated too. Before we go any further, you should place 16 bone meal in this dispenser here. 16 should be enough to get the farm going. We are almost done, just need to do the redstone clock at the back of the pistons here. So place solid blocks across like this, and then 1 solid block here. Cover all of these with redstone. Place an additional 5 blocks, and then you need 3 repeaters set to 4 ticks, and 1 repeater set to 2 ticks, then a redstone dust. And now place a lever on top so that you can turn the farm on and off. And finally, just place this redstone torch. And that is the farm left to go indefinitely. And if you ever need to turn the farm off, just flick the lever. But there we go, it is all good to go now. If you'd like to know more about the farm and the way it works, just check out the video that I posted before this one. Also check out my netherwood farm and my concrete maker. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'll try and answer any questions you guys might have. Anyway, I'll see you in the next tutorial, so cheers and bye bye.